Have you ever wondered how a simple life lesson can completely change your perspective? In today's video, I'll take you on a journey through a unique Stoic story titled, "Don't Let a Cat Into Your Life." This narrative goes beyond the usual self-help words and immerses you in a tale both mysterious and thought-provoking, leaving you at a high point of reflection after hearing it. Prepare for an experience that will challenge your thoughts and reveal the meaning behind these enigmatic words. You won't want to miss this fascinating journey towards wisdom and self-reflection from a Stoic perspective. Before we begin, please check your subscription to the channel and become a member to support us. Today, you'll discover how the wisdom of one man and his advice can change the course of your life, or not. Let's start. At the top of an ancient mountain lived a Stoic sage. As he approached the end of his life, he summoned his most loyal disciple and whispered these words, "Remember this, young disciple, never allow a cat into your mind." With these words, the sage breathed his last breath and left this world. A curious crowd and followers of the sage had gathered to hear his final words, all wondering about the meaning behind this cryptic warning. The chosen disciple felt intrigued and pondered why he should worry about adversities in his mind. Despite his doubts, the Stoic sage was sent off with appropriate honors. However, the disciple could not stop turning the sage's words over in his head. In the retreat of the chapel also lived an elderly Stoic, a silent witness to the sage's life for many years. Though he had not been chosen as the successor due to his advanced age, the elder deeply understood the sage's lessons. Seeing the disciple lost in thought, the elder approached and asked the reason for his concern. After listening attentively, the disciple shared his worries. The elder smiled wisely and said, "Young disciple, you do not know the whole story. Let me tell it to you." The Stoic had withdrawn from society and settled on the mountain. His home was a small hut on the outskirts of a village, and he depended on the charity of the villagers to survive. They admired him for his wisdom and, as a mark of respect, built a modest cabin for him. The Stoic sage owned only 2 robes for dressing but soon faced a problem when rats began to gnaw at his clothes. He was in a difficult situation since he only had 2 robes and feared they would fall apart. Unable to find a solution, he turned to the villagers for advice. A villager suggested, "Why don't you get a cat? Cats scare away rats." The sage considered this idea and was eventually gifted a cat. Indeed, the cat kept the rats away from his cabin. However, he soon faced a new challenge: he had to feed and care for the cat. Once again, he turned to the villagers for advice. They proposed, "Since this is a small village, why don't you get a cow? We will provide you with a cow that will give you milk and make you more self-sufficient." Convinced by the idea, the Stoic sage accepted and soon. Have you ever considered how a single life lesson can totally shift your perspective? In today's video, I'll guide you through an exceptional Stoic tale titled, "Don't Let a Cat Into Your Life." This story transcends typical self-help advice, drawing you into a mysterious narrative that prompts deep reflection. Get ready for an experience that will challenge your beliefs and unveil the meaning behind these cryptic words. You won't want to miss this captivating journey into wisdom and self-reflection through a Stoic lens. Before we dive in, please ensure you're subscribed to the channel and join as a member to support us. Today, you'll uncover how one man's wisdom and his counsel could potentially alter your life's direction, or not. In the twilight of his years, a Stoic sage residing atop an ancient mountain summoned his most devoted disciple. In a hushed tone, he imparted these words, "Remember, young disciple, never let a cat into your mind." With that, the sage passed away, leaving a legacy of curiosity among his followers, who were eager to decode his final, enigmatic counsel. The chosen disciple, though honored, grappled with the significance of guarding his mind against feline intrusions. Despite his uncertainty, the sage was honored with due ceremonies. The disciple endlessly mulled over the sage's parting wisdom. Nearby, an elderly Stoic, a long-time observer of the sage's life, though not chosen as his successor due to age, deeply grasped the sage's teachings. Noticing the disciple's puzzled state, the elder approached, inquiring about his turmoil. After sharing his concerns, the disciple was met with a knowing smile from the elder who said, "You lack the full story. Let me enlighten you." The Stoic had withdrawn from society, settling in a modest hut provided by villagers who revered his wisdom. However, he soon faced a dilemma when rats began gnawing at his meager possessions. At the villagers' suggestion, he acquired a cat, which solved the rat problem but introduced the need for its care. Turning again to the villagers, they recommended acquiring a cow for sustenance. The sage agreed, and a cow was provided, further complicating his once simple life. The villager's widow was then introduced to tend to the cow, leading to an unexpected. Join our Stoicist journey at Buy Me a Coffee. Support with a donation or as a member and have a voice in our community. Every coffee fuels our mission to share wisdom. Be our pillar, make a difference today. Relationship and the birth of a child, entangling the sage in worldly affairs he once eschewed. The elderly monk then revealed the sage's warning aimed to caution against allowing one's mind to become dominated by incremental concessions to comfort and desire, symbolized by the cat. Just as the cat led to unforeseen complexities in the sage's life, we too might find our lives complicated by seemingly harmless indulgences, like unhealthy eating or substance experimentation, which can quickly spiral out of control. Through this Stoic tale, we're reminded not to let adversities or temptations dominate our minds. Stoicism teaches us to maintain composure and self-discipline amidst challenges, asserting control over our actions and choices to resist momentary passions. Just as the disciple eventually grasped the wisdom behind, "Don't let a cat into your life," we too can harness inner strength to navigate life's trials with wisdom and self-control. Stoicism encourages us to stand firm in our quest for wisdom, reminding us that while life may present challenges and temptations, embracing Stoic principles helps us remain steadfast. Like the sage on the mountain, let us resist the entry of the cat into our minds, maintaining clarity and control over our lives. If this Stoic lesson resonates with you, I invite you to like and subscribe for more philosophical wisdom explorations. Your quest for truth and authenticity is invaluable, and together, we can grow and learn. We appreciate your dedication and wish you a journey filled with self-discipline and peace. Until next time.